We've got another big bit just arriving, going on that far corner. The actual bus station, we can now see, find the suitable spot to get through. We can now see the yeah, I'm looking again, that's going downhill again, isn't it? That's not straight. That's high on that corner. And it goes downhill. This is the house that's Jack built. Can't get a better view from here. So quite what that bit is, I don't know, but well, Goddard Street, if you remember in last week's video, we showed how nothing had been done. And it's now a week later, and they've still got a really great hole, and still got all the cobbles. Now, apparently, they've had to hire a specialist who's supposed to be coming on Tuesday, charging something like 200 quid a metre or something. Or it's a skill that no longer exists. You can't just whack it down, it's got to be proper base and everything. Again, further down, there's no cobbles, all the cobbles are here. They have sort of levelled it a bit better, and that's about as far as it's got. Where it's in a level, when they've levelled it, you can see it sort of umps up that side. And you've got that really great grid in the middle. So it'll have to be another couple of weeks. How quick this specialist is. We said right from the start it's an old skill that nobody's got nowadays. It's causing a lot of inconvenience to everybody. Further down as well, it was all finished. Well, seeing as we've got a big pile of cobbles here and a big hole here, we assume that they're not done it right and they've got to re-cobble it again. This is Flag Lane, and what have they done since last week? Well, most of the soil seems to have gone. They took a little bit there, it's a bloody big hole for some reason. We've got lots of hardcore to put down. That's about it. Now this is causing massive disruption all over Crewe, because it's having the effect on West Street. Cars go in here, there and everywhere, so it's still supposed to last till September. Well, we did mention last week that the telegraph pole they put in 2 weeks ago was there, and light, which was there, have now gone. That was another cock up. We've got a big trench here for some reason, best known to himself. That's something where the BT cable goes. We've got lots of new grids and things. Still, everybody wants to know why it's going to take till September. Well, it's a bank holiday, so we can get a good view of the car park. And it's definitely all leaning to the centre. And what we're assuming is the bus station, because that's what it says on the plans. At that end, the concrete out of the ground is a couple of inches, and it comes here. And it's miles out, so it's, I just don't know, because it's, whether it's straight or the land, because it's obviously low there and hellishly high there. And if you look at it there, it doesn't look very straight. Well, it can be the attraction, can't it? Because we had the Leaning Tower of Pisa, now we've got the Leaning Bus Station of Crewe. If I stand back a bit, you can perhaps see better, but all the floors are definitely leaning to the middle, which the council say that's by design. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks as though there's something to go on the top, so there's 5 stories. I've been a bank holiday, we can sort of wander around the Lyceum. It is definitely contained. I've been going on for months and should have been open in May. And all they've done really is put this wall, if you can call it that, put a base for that power supply. And it's taken how many months? And it's still a long way off finished. There's all these stones, presumably to go back, because we've got big trenches. I mean, they've put a few lights in, but it's a bit like Flag Lane, it's taken forever to do nothing. Viewing it from a different angle, you can see now what the stage is. And it's just on basically a platform. So all this time, still can't see why it's taken so long. It was definitely supposed to open May and the comedy night. Well, there must be some council regulations that you've got to take forever to do anything. We're on the last few days of the Knife Angel, still getting quite a lot of people coming to see it, but there's only a few days left now. Still got the police on board, but no other organisations, being a bank holiday. So if you're not already seen it, you need to hurry up. It has been quite popular. Well, we want some other things. We did have Doctor Who, didn't we? Or his TARDIS. That was a good attraction. It's not clear what's going on in the market hall. There was a story that one of the owners had been there 2 years, came back to open his store, found the council or whoever had broke in, taken it over and sealed it. No explanation as to why he'd been kicked out. It all seems a bit naughty. All the flower beds have been emptied. All nice new soil on, ready for some new flowers. So probably later in the week we're going to have some nice new flowers. I can see the extent of this scaffolding. Some right way up the top there is a motorised, presumably to get things up, if we can get it in focus. There we go. It's a massive amount. There's a couple of windows there boarded up. I've also got a digger and making holes as well for some reason. But certainly lots of scaffolding. Well, down just over the bridge by High Street, we've got a lot more of these little trees in tubs, both sides of the road. Even over the other side. Should brighten the place up a bit. The old youth support building now empty. Another disaster. Well, at the market, you call it the market, where the Knife Angel is anyway, they've just come to take it home. So we've got a really big crane, the usual people scratching heads. It's all hooked up and ready to go. Got a big lorry for it to go on. We're on the move. Angels going to heaven. Doing a bit of swinging, but it's going back down again. Alright, we're on the move. And we're just on the video of it coming, and we reversed it, couldn't it, really? The only tricky bit is we've got the other crane now to drop it on the trailer. That's the only tricky bit. He's got to be able to swing it round, haven't he? So it goes on its back. So the idea is fairly simple. You get the crane on the back of the wagon, attach it, pull it, and the other one drops it, so it ends up flat on its back. Well, the idea is simple, but in practice. So the small crane is now starting to go back and lift. So it's going to the front of the, oops, that could have hurt. See, it's slowly starting to tilt. So it's two people working together. He's lifting it up. Big crane's letting it down. So we're nearly there now. Or is it over 100 tonnes? So I'll get it to the front of the truck wagon. Now the big crane's letting it down. And we have splashed down. Simple enough, wasn't it? I mean, these guys must do it every couple of weeks or so, mustn't they? So they know what they're doing. Front's down. Just pulling a bit closer to the front of the wagon. When you look at the chain, not much of a chain that's holding it, considering it's 100 tonne. Brave guy standing there, sooner him than me. An old-fashioned push. Well, they're actually putting down, like, well, you can see now they've put them down like little rubber mats for it to go on. 3, 2, 1. And it's down.
Where's he going to now?
I've just been on the bus station. Everybody's laughing at the leaning bus station of Crewe. So there's no more sticky up bits. So whether that's now the full height, but this corner is higher than that. Walk round. Just avoiding people as they walk. You can see on the end in a minute that that's higher. Trees don't get in the way. You don't get run over by the bus. So you can now see that corner is higher. So whether there's more to go on the top. But they've now got these posts in here. So this is the actual bus station. But again, looking here, that doesn't look straight, so. We do have the crane working, bringing more bits of sorry, concrete. Well, if we look at the car park on the posts, there is holes. Presumably that's to bolt this other bit onto. So the old crane working. So to stand back of it, you can get a better view. So the actual car park, there's this corner higher than that corner, so whether there's got to put something else on the top. But you can see the actual bus station starting to form. It's the same basic thing, comes pre-fabricated, stick it together. Again, whether it's leaning by design, as the council claim, we'll find out eventually. The old shop next to William Hill, there's obviously somebody sleeping in a roof. Thought we've got a bit better than that now. It's sad when there's migrants living in a hotel and somebody's got to live in these conditions. Well, the road next to the market's closed once again. Probably due to the fact that they're messing down the bottom there, but more chaos. There's one poor guy here with all the knife angel trying to clean all the windows. Of course, the knife angel's gone and everything's back to normal. There's no police or anything else. So it's all back to normal. It looks like the vandals have been at work. I can't see any other reason why the windows all smashed.